The bar room, man. That's a real original name for a bar. I gotta admit it. I love the bar room, man. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I think it's a great bar, but the bar room, man, a real original name for a bar. That's like naming a nail salon and a spa the whorehouse. It's too obvious, you know what I mean? It's too obvious. So I like to drink a lot, man. I don't know, obviously you guys do too. It's a Monday night and everybody's here, so I appreciate that. I like that. You know, I really do. So my wife gets real pissed off, right? All the time when I drink. She gets real mad at me, man. She gets pissed. She gets like, she wants to throw me out of the house type shit. So my friend Bobby that I work with, right, he's like, come out and have a drink with me. I'm like, I can't do it, man. My wife's going to leave my ass. Every time I drink, she gets real mad at me. So my friend Bobby, right, he's like, just come out and just get something to eat with me. I need to talk to you, and you just get something to eat, and I'll drink. So I'm like, perfect story, perfect story. So I go out with him. Long story short, I don't just eat. I get all fucked up. I'm like Frank the Tank from old school. I throw up all over myself. I'm all fucked up, right? I'm like, what the fuck am I going to tell my wife? I throw up all over myself. I'm like, see, Bobby, man, my wife's going to get real pissed off. My friend Bobby goes, take it easy. He puts $20 in my pocket. He goes, just tell your wife you got something to eat, and I threw up all over you. I felt so bad. I put $20 in your pocket. I'm like, perfect story. I'm like, I love you, Bobby, you know? So I go home. My wife's like, that's it. It's done. It's over. And I'm like, it's not even like that. I didn't even drink tonight. My friend Bobby got all fucked up. He threw up all over me. He put $20 in my pocket. Check the pocket out. So my wife looks in the pocket. She's like, but wait, there's $40 here. I'm like, yeah, well, he shit in my pants too. You know, so I mean, you gotta love drinking, man. But I mean, another funny story. I love eating vegetables. I don't think a lot of people like eating vegetables. A lot of people are meat eaters and shit. I love to eat fucking vegetables, but the part that pisses me off, the wheelchair gets right the fuck in the way. So anyway, so I'm divorced. I'm divorced now, obviously. My wife didn't believe that story. So I'm divorced now. I'm like, I gotta go meet some chicks, man. I gotta get laid. I gotta fuck. So I'm like, I'm gonna go meet some chicks tonight, man. I'm like, so I came up with a pickup line. Tell me if you guys like this. My pickup line goes, do you want to fuck tonight? It sounds simple, but believe me, 1 out of 10 girls will say yes to that, because they're whores. So I'm 0 for 9 one night. So I see this girl in the corner of the room, and she's checking me out. You know, she's 800-900 pounds, but she's looking at me. I'm like, hey, baby. Hey, girl. So I walk up to her, right? I'm like, do you want to fuck tonight? Because I got the 1 out of 10 rule, right? So I walk up to her. I'm like, you want to fuck tonight? She's like, yeah, I do. She's like, can I go home with you? I'm like, actually, you can. So I play a little game with girls like that. Like I said, 800-900 pounds. So I play a little game with girls like that. So I tell all my friends to come home with me, right? So I'm doing a doggy style in my room and shit. So I go, boys, come on in for the rodeo. So they all come in, right? I'm one-handing this bitch at this point, right? I'm one-handing her. And I play this little game, see how long I can stay on before she throws me off. I call that pornographic bull riding. So I'm still single, obviously.